I wasn't planning on making a video, but I'm doing it before I get out of here. So just a quick recap of like higher time frames as to what we're expecting into this weekly close and what we expect into next week. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, hit the bells button for the notifications so you get the updates as these videos come out. And if you're interested in trading with me live, feel free to join the Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow, like our MEXC link. Thank you for all of you who are using it and supporting me. I greatly appreciate it, and it's because of you guys that I'm doing these every day on a regular basis. So I hope it's helping you to become more profitable and keeping you out of those bad trades by keeping you sitting on your hands when you probably shouldn't be doing stuff. So starting off, Ethereum on a weekly, we're closing this weekly candle in 9 hours and 48 minutes. You are obviously closing in this order block. This little alert is why it's there. I don't know. Maybe it's an old one, but we are in the order block that we were discussing. There's no if, ands, or buts. Next week, we have to see if we hold the level over here at 2160. We can test into it, but as long as we're not closing any higher time frames, since it's a whole week that we have to watch it, it's going to be the daily closes and 4-hour closes. And if you get a close underneath this level, it is a warning for downside continuation to come. That's one. I'm going to put an alert here. That's one thing that you need to be alert of. I was short on ETH. I closed it. I scalped along into the open today. I closed it. I'm out of all my trades, so whatever I do, it will be fresh starting after this video, and I'm probably not going to trade until after 5 or 6 p.m. tonight, if I even do. Into New York session tomorrow will probably be when I actually do something. So the point I'm trying to get at is there's no reason to rush. Take a breath. Plan your stuff out. You see this one line I just plotted, right? That's the bottom, hoping we are confirming support looking left. You see how that reaction has given us looking left. Now, if this gets breached and we start doing what I told you about 4-hour closes underneath that level and daily closes underneath that level, what's going to happen? Well, you have to look for this level right here, because that's the next big low that is a possibility to get a wick or SFP or whatever you traders want to call it with your ICT or SMC or whoever you're learning, whatever you're from. This is the next major level, and it is around 1700. Keep in mind, coming to these levels, now we're getting to like capitulation stuff, okay? This drop that I was warning everyone about before is kind of what we are doing right now, and we're like in this area, looking left. We are about to test into that area. Coming into this area and testing it is a good sign of upside continuation, health of these levels below. But you got to understand, all these people, everyone in Ethereum right now, they're not going to be giddy and excited like me for it coming down here. They're going to be fearful, panic, capitulation situations. People who are over leveraged are going to get liquidated. The market is going to find liquidity. If we have no one buying, knowing that, hey, we're waiting for these levels to come, and no one's putting in those limits, well, it's going to be even a faster drop. Now, say there are people DCAing and protecting themselves from this wick low over here, expecting that wick not to get breached. Well, then we're going to do a lot of ups and downs, right? Now, when I say ups and downs, the moves to the upside will be fast due to short squeeze situations. The move to the downside could be gradual until we have swept the liquidity, meaning we will chop and chop and chop, and it doesn't matter how long we chop. It's not until we take out the liquidity to the downside or take the resistance and flip it into support on the upside, meaning that we start short squeezing and start actually impulsing up, marking up, Wyckoff markup, above our previous resistance over here at 28. And then after 28, I'm looking for 31. Okay, so that's it. There's no if, there's no ands, there's no buts. I don't care the news. I don't care what the hell your guru is telling you. I'm giving you straight up support resistance levels. There is no negotiating the price action. Price is always right. It doesn't matter what you think or you care or what your balance is. Price is always right. Get it in your head that this is not a nice, smooth situation that we're coming through. People, when I say people, billionaires and trillionaires will be jockeying for the levels. Institutions, your MicroStrategy company, all these companies that have Bitcoin on their books are gonna be moving their money accordingly. Your retail money has absolutely no significance on the market or the price. They don't care about your liquidation level. They don't care about your stop loss. You are foolish to think that there's someone out there hunting you personally. You're nobody. You are pennies in an infinite world of trillions, okay? So that's why I'm bringing these levels to your importance, because the people who do have money are watching those levels, okay? They're not trying to buy this dip at this level here. I promise you that, okay? That's not how they trade. So just get that in your head. That's all I wanted to point out. Next week, we're going to test either this as the bottom, confirm it by a swing failure pattern below it, and then we're going to close a body above our last week candle in a bullish engulfing, meaning upside continuation. You will get 2,800, you will get 3,200, then you will get all-time high of 4,000 and above, okay? That is September 17th Fed rate cutting and Powell coming and saying, yes, we are going to cut every other meeting into that 100 basis cut that everyone is looking for. Okay, that's like everything perfection kind of situation. Worst case scenario, Powell cuts 0.25 and he's going to be like, we will wait and see. The data will determine our decision. Everyone expecting 0.5 or instantly get slapped in the face because it's 0.25. And then everyone's going to be waiting on the meeting, and then he's going to be saying these calm terms, and everyone expecting a cut every meeting after is going to get that slap in the face, and then the market will price in everything accordingly. Now, aside from Powell and all his talk, November is election. Now, if you are a billionaire trillionaire, are you going to front run the election results? Unless you know who's going to win, unless you are making that winner come into fruition, are you going to take risk in hiring more people in your company, spending more money on expansion, blah, 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 before knowing what the new incumbent president's policies are going to be for corporate taxes and taxing unrealized gains, which is being talked through from Kamala Harris? So logically, that's few things that I wanted to put into your guys' head. Okay, now after we've looked at Ethereum, now you guys know that Ethereum's weakness is due to the upgrade in ETH causing less fees, meaning the people who are staking ETH are getting paid way less. You are now inflationary, so now the deflationary supply of ETH is now inflationary due to that upgrade. So the use case and the scarcity like hypothesis or thesis of owning ETH for the future in making passive income is like kind of demolished. So until that thing is fixed, I'm gonna now go to Bitcoin, and now let's look at Bitcoin on a weekly. Okay, I'm trying to go level by level with this. So now you can see why Bitcoin is actually looking way stronger than ETH, and this does look like a bull flag, and you are literally flirting with all-time high, and I do think we are going to take out all-time high and make that next leg up. This thing looks like a cup and handle kind of situation, and you're doing this expanding flag. You've already hit the breach of this wick. You're putting in a higher low this week. Next week you can look for, sideways and up. Path of least resistance. There's no one really selling Bitcoin due to the fact that they're probably getting accumulated because people are leaving ETH and other shit projects and going to Bitcoin, which is the last store of value in the crypto world. Okay, it's either Bitcoin or a stable coin, and from those two options, the next option is cash. Like I'm not losing, I've lost my investment thesis for Ethereum long term. So hence why I'm now going to start becoming a Bitcoin maximalist again until I see something that is better than Bitcoin. okay? And on Bitcoin, you can see we are flirting with this little order block over here. If you want me to do the same thing I did with ETH, here's one level, 48,000 whatever, and here is your next level right here, which is just under 40K, okay? So looking left, you can understand why we would be testing into those levels. And if you don't break this level over here, which is 53,000, then this is your low. This week is your low on Bitcoin. This like maybe a couple weeks ago, we just tested into the fair value gap of this, and we are looking for upside continuation into all-time high and above. And Bitcoin can go up, ETH can just go to crap, okay? Because you don't need ETH to follow Bitcoin, and you better start watching the ETH BTC ratio. I think that's probably going to show you to ETH to BTC. It's probably going to show you that, yeah, there you go. ETH is just, it's in a situation, guys. It's in a very, very precarious situation. And do I even have drawings on this? Yes, I do. So if there was upside continuation, this is where I was looking for it. We're at the bottom. We're breaking the flag. This is the all-time low over here at 0.03. Like maybe I'll consider taking something there. All these fibs are very, 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 very old. I have to redo this whole analysis, knowing that the bearish analysis, the lower highs is more likely, because this right here was a lower high after one little poke swing failure right here. So that is very, 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 very damning for the future of this asset. And that's something you guys all need to figure out for your long-term, whatever you want to do. But I will be looking at it like this for now. And this situation can go. It is not that expansive. This is gone. This is a fail. These are all fails. Okay? This is a fail. This is a fail. This is expanding wedge. You can leave that still happening. Maybe you tap all the way to the golden pocket and you reverse back, but I'll leave the rest of it like this. And this is kind of how I see it. I mean, you don't even need this flat edge. You don't need this, actually. It needs to follow in this range. And then you're already under here. So this right here is MIDAR air. I don't trade this area because of the fact that after coming to the top and failing, it can basically breach the low, and you could be looking for a new low. So I'm being very, very like honest with you. Like everything looks bad. I need some proof or someone to convince me otherwise that ETH is not just gonna shit the bed on long term now. So I hope this helps you guys. This was a very quick video, I know. I wasn't even planning on making it, but I just wanted you guys to be up to date as to what is going on. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. If you haven't already, like I said, subscribe, press the thumbs up button, leave me a comment in the comment section below letting me know how I'm doing, and then if anything, give me other assets to cover, and I'll make a new video of those assets on tomorrow's video. And yeah, if you're interested in trading with me live, feel free to join the Discord server. A link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow, like our MEXC links. Thank you guys once again. I'm going to thank everyone who's using that MEXC link for their support every time, because one of these days I'm going to become a full-time trader again and leave my job, and you guys are the first people I'm going to like shout out, be like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I want you guys to check out this educational content I'm going to be putting out, this course maybe. And if you guys like it, or if you guys have suggestions, let me know and I'll update it, just like every other trader is doing. But I'm going to show you what I do, the way I do it, and you know, hopefully you can expand on your style with what I've been doing, because I backtest the crap out of my stuff, and I've been refining my stuff every couple months, every year. So the people who actually know me for the last 2 years of me doing this YouTube channel, you guys have seen the changes, and hopefully you guys have been profiting off of that. And those of you who are new, I will hold myself accountable to make sure that, you know, you guys are aware of what's going on and why. So it's not just a signal service. You guys are learning the process. You're learning the art, as I like to say now. It's not a science, it's an art. So there's always something new to learn every day. And yeah, aside from that, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Be safe. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.